First, I told my wife the spiritual shit really work. Alhamdulillah, I run through them all. Police home, all these phonies come to a halt.
Alright, Snap, we got our grocery store run done. And I want to make a point right quick. I kept my receipt just to show you guys that I wound up spending $24, so less than $24 for everything that I'm going to eat in this meal. And the crazy thing is, this is going to last me about 4 days. So, you'll spend $8 to $10 on a McDonald's meal, and it's going to last you that sitting. And, this will last me 4 days. So when people tell you that going vegan, I want to go vegan, but it's too expensive. Eating healthy is too expensive. An avocado is $2, bro. And there's so much you could do with this. It's crazy. So, don't believe the hype when you hear those crazy myths about how expensive it is to go vegan and all that type of crazy stuff. It's all lies. All lies. So we're going to start by chopping up our onions, green pepper, and garlic. And, get that sauteed in a pan. And then follow that with starting our tomatoes in a pot and just kind of get that boiling a bit. And then eventually we're going to mix the two together and add some cashew cream sauce. We're going to make kind of like a cheese out of some raw cashew pieces that I have here. So I've shown some people this trick before, but it's a great way to add some spice to your tomato soup. So be on the lookout for this move when we get to it. I promise y'all, some of the best part of cooking to me is truly slicing things up. I know that sounds wild, violent, and crazy, but I like how pretty things look when you start with one thing and you cut it up, you cook it, take it from one form to another. Energy can't be created or destroyed. And once you do that, it's just kind of dope seeing how you transition a whole bell pepper into a meal that not only looks good, but it tastes good. I wish Snapchat had like a taste filter on here for y'all, so y'all could see how dope this really is. I promise y'all, some of the best part of cooking to me is truly slicing things up. I know that sounds wild, violent, and crazy, but I like how pretty things look when you start with one thing and you cut it up, you cook it, take it from one form to another. Energy can't be created or destroyed. And once you do that, it's just kind of dope seeing how you transition a whole bell pepper into a meal that not only looks good, but it tastes good. I wish Snapchat had like a taste filter on here for y'all, so y'all could see how dope this really is. Here's something else I want to drop to y'all. I call myself Chef Reese as a moniker because I spent so much time watching cooking shows and trying to cook because I was single and I was a vegan. So you can imagine the amount of opportunities that I had to actually get a good meal. Even restaurants, I couldn't go there. I didn't know how to order stuff. So I started watching cooking shows, and what I found was these quote-unquote chefs would try to use language to confuse the hell out of me. And when I realized what they were talking about, I was like, man, that's the most simple thing ever. So I don't use like a whole lot of chef language. I never been to culinary school or none of that. I just got tired of starving, but I knew I didn't want to eat meat. So I probably have fucked up every vegan meal you can think of trying to cook it. I mean, everything. I wish y'all could have seen me trying to bake bread a few years ago. That was horrible. It was wet dough. That's what I came up with. So you know, it's to me, everybody who's certified isn't qualified. Just remember that, man. Everybody who's certified is not qualified. And that doesn't mean that, you know, because they got this or that degree, that they are better. Dr. Seavey never went to school. And he healed more people from AIDS than these doctors that have graduated with top degrees. So, all right, so we got everything all chopped up. We're going to go ahead and dump that into this olive oil pan here and saute it a little bit. So I just want to let the pan get a little warmer. Move this around some. Get it cracking. Yo, y'all know I love y'all, right? I be doing like 8 different things at one time. I'm doing a consultation. I'm cooking food. I'm trying to organize everything, but we're going to get it done. All right, so here go the tomatoes that we use, and I'm going to go ahead and actually transfer these into this pot and just kind of let them start stewing. We still got the peppers and garlic going right here, and that's just about done. So we're going to go ahead and turn that all the way down and cut it off. Basically, just put it on like a real low simmer while we get these peppers and the tomatoes cracking. We're going to add a little bit of rosemary to the tomatoes here. I got the pepper in there. I got some salt. I got some cayenne pepper. We got a little bit of rosemary and begin to stir that a bit. And then we're going to add in our peppers and onions right to the plate. So, all right, so we got everything in here mixed up nice and going. We're just going to kind of let this simmer for about 10-15 minutes. Probably less than that, about 10 minutes. But in the meantime, we're going to get our cashew cream together to add to this and blend it up a bit. Some people like their tomato soup like completely liquefied. I like it a little chunky. So less than this, obviously, this is too thick. But we're going to blend it up just a little bit and give it a little more of a soup feel, and then boom, add the